everybody, one here from Language Academy. Guys, very excited to have Suresh with me. Very first attempt, NAATI Hindi 81.5 on 90, a great score. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
Honestly, I know that yes, you were a very good student. You were working very hard. But were you expecting this score?
Not at all. Probably I was 70, 75. But when I saw the score 81.5, I was like really surprised.
But I really want to know the secret, because I always see students, when they were studying with you in the class as well, they are just aiming for 63. And if you aim for 63, you cannot get 81. Right? So what were you initially aiming for? What was your mindset, and how did you prepare everything?
I think it was purely the guidance from Language Academy, and it was the vocab, the set of trainings which you gave, and the dialogues in the real exam mock. I just stuck to that and I did that. And the practice again, even during the COVID times, the online classes, I think that was the trick. If you stick to that, I don't think you need to aim a score. You will surely get something which is really gonna surprise you. So that's what I believe. I don't think there was anything which I did special. It was just sticking to the same guidance. Like, many a times we complicate the translations, but you guys guided us that you need to keep it simple. I think those basic things really helped us.
Because a lot of times students, what they think is, I'm going for a Hindi exam, I have to speak pure Hindi, but that's not actually the case, right?
Exactly.
That's not actually the case. You really need to focus on message. Even if you use simple words, that's fine, as long as your message is accurate. If we talk about online classes, right, everything moved on online suddenly. What do you think? How effective were the online classes, and how did they prepare you to sit for the online test?
I think the online classes were the game changer during that COVID time, because most of the students had their exams already booked. So everybody was as to what would happen. And the online classes just made sure that we are still doing the same thing. It's just that physically we are not sitting with each other, but the effect was exactly the same, or rather I would say better than that. And it were two crisp dialogues being done in 2 hours, and it was right bang on target, and that really helped us to keep that practice on. And then it was just about the same advice which you said, that per day ensure that you're doing 4 to 5 dialogues. If you stick to that, your vocab and the real mock exams, I think everything should be fine.
That's right. Very good point over here. You need to keep it very simple and stick to what you have been told to. Do not try to complicate it, because a lot of time what happens, you are preparing for NAATI, one of your other friend is preparing, and you kind of have mixed reactions to a same dialogue.
Right.
So it's very important you do the right thing and right guidance. You have the right guidance and you'll make it. Before we wrap up, how important are the mock tests? You have taken a number of mock tests with me as well. How important are mock tests?
I think the main point with the mock test is you will get a new dialogue. Because eventually people take it for granted that eventually I'm being given the real exam questions and that should be it. But mock, you will always get a new dialogue. And your preparation, the real litmus test is how you react to a new dialogue.
That's right.
Mostly you will get something from the real exam, but if something new comes up, you should be prepared for that. And mock exams ensures that you prepared for that.
That's right. So you basically are prepared for the worst case scenario.
Exactly.
If you get something which is similar to what you have done in the class, it is better. You will be in a better position, but you need to make sure that you're prepared for the worst as well.
Yes,
because if you go and sit for the exam and if you just rely on the repeated material, that won't really help you.
And nobody would know that you will get exactly the same word to word segment.
That's right. And you shouldn't be relying on that as well. Really need to make sure you are spending hefty amount on this, and you need to make sure you get this in a single go. Very good points raised, that yes, make sure that you take a number of mock tests and you are prepared for the worst case scenario, and keep it very simple. That's it from this video. Congratulations once again.
Thanks.
You are one of our highest scorers. Very proud of you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks guys, that's it from this video. All the very best. Keep on practicing, keep it simple, and you will do it as well. All the very best guys.
Thanks guys.